Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. The Halos will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Shelby Miller starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Big arm from Shelby Miller from the right side, 95 to 96, good sinking action and a pretty good straight changeup. You'll know if he's on early if you see lots of swings and misses on the fastball, and if that's the case, the power breaking ball comes into play. When he's on, he can be awfully tough to beat.
In now, Shohei Ohtani. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming, here it is. And we are underway in Arlington as the first pitch of the night is taken here for ball one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. And that misses as well, so that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Career line against Shelby Miller. He's done well, 6 for 13. First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment. He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Ohtani gets his lead at first, nobody out. Three and 0 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. This is line to left. Gallo is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Cutter low, 1-1. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, but it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Justin Bohr. No balls and a strike to count. Throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Angels go quietly there. Angels nothing. Rangers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Taylor Cole gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Shin-Soo Choo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Three and 2 to the Rangers' designated hitter.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. He hit 40 home runs on the nose last year. You look at that on the back of a baseball card, and you're like, wow, that's a nice season. He's that kind of a player, and you know what? He might be able to do that again this year.
Digging in now, Hunter Pence. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
2 balls and no strikes. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here it comes now to Andrus. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Into the box, Justin Bohr. And you can see great numbers over the past few games.
Justin Bohr.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball one. Well, as mentioned in the open of the broadcast, the Halos have their sights set on a series sweep here today.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Hence, patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Here's Justin Upton now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First pitch on its way to Upton. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Andres is there to make the play, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire Upton. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Mathis goes to get it, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The left fielder, Joey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Gallo.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Gallo is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
Here's Rougned Odor now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. The pitch. Fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 5th.
Standing in, Nomar Mazara. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Now in the box, Zach Cozart, career line against Shelby Miller. He's got 3 base hits in 16 tries.
Cozart.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there 1-0. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Hit hard back up the middle. There is Andrus. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings in Jonathan Lucroy. Here comes the first pitch. To third. Played on the backhand. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping into the box, David Fletcher. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff.
Ouch, that one hit him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Lays off 2-2 now.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
This is line to left. This one's down. It's the first hit for the Angels, and it's going to be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Line hard, but this is a foul ball. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Elvis at short. He's got it. Throw on to first will be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss. Two and one.
Ball 2.
Asdrubal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the payoff pitch home. Slapped hard the opposite way. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Stepping into the box, Ronald Guzman. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Cabrera on at first. Nobody out. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
2-2.
A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Nuts. The catcher, Jeff Mathis.
Now at the plate, Jeff Mathis. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
In now, Shin-Soo Choo, as he'll take a look at ball one. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Count now, a ball and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Another try at 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Texas. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth.
Trout.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, Justin Bohr. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And there to take it in is Pence, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 8.
So 2 gone in the inning now, and here's Justin Upton. First pitch on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Pence hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right there for strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Upton, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
So one gone in the inning now, and here's the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Andrews.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Fletcher gloves it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up to bat next the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings, but now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Stepping in now, Rougned Odor, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Odor hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Three and 1 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection. Some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The right fielder, number 18, Brian Goodwin.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Digging in, Zach Cozart comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A step on the bag for one. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, the catcher.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Odor will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. Angels held in check there. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For the Rangers,
all right, Heidi, thank you.
The right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
First delivery to him on the way. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Cozart shading to his right. 1 out.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So
First
striding in,
baseman,
Ronald Guzman.
Ronald Guzman.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike one.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Now the 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Stepping up to the plate, Jeff Mathis. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Goodwin. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rangers leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Into the box now, David Fletcher. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike now. Three and 1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
3 balls and 2 strikes.
Line drive to left. Gallo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Shohei Ohtani. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball one. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning to the bottom of the 6th inning, and we still have no score. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Shin-Soo Choo.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Hunter.
In now, Hunter Pence, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Elvis Andrus, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Chu leads off first with one away. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
He's set. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. First and second now, one man out. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a three-run blast to deep center here. Second home run early in the year as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Coming to the plate now, Rougned Odor. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30.
In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike one. 3 runs already home here. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Just hung in there on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on DeBoer takes care of him, and that ends the inning. But the Rangers post a 3 spot, all coming on the 3-run home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-0 Texas. Welcome back to Arlington. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hopped up. Odor is there. 1 out. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Bour. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses inside 1-0.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 1-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Guzman takes it in, and the underhanded throw gets him for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Upton. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. The 2-1. 2-2 the count.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
2 out, nobody on. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. A payoff pitch one more time. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Angels are gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0.
7th inning stretch.
Noah Ramirez hits the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 24, Noah Ramirez.
Ready once again as Drupal Cabrera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Drupal Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman, as he rips it on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Standing in now, Jeff Mathis. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Simmons to Bohr, and they get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old two-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
In now, Shin-Soo Choo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Trout has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Texas. They lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Brian Goodwin, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 18, Brian Goodwin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Now Miller on 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. That's out to left center and over the head of the shortstop Andrus. It's a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the signal is beckoning here. That'll do it for Shelby Miller. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Edgar Trejo will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Edgar Trejo.
Into the box, Zach Cozart, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it comes. The 3-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
This is skied into short left center. Pence coming on. He's there, but he drops it. He'll get it into second, but a good job of staying with it as he throws his man out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box now, Jonathan Lucroy, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Mazzara is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now
so stepping in, David Fletcher. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Cozart leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Striding forward now is the DH, Shohei Ohtani. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Here it comes on 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Hit in the air to center field. Pence on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Angels strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in once again, Hunter Pence. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The center fielder, Hunter Pence.
Pitch on the way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The Angels entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
This is in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He's got it 1 away. So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Joey Gallo. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Rougned Odor would be next. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they lead it 3-0. Jose Leclerc comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Jose Leclerc.
So digging in now, Andrelton Simmons. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Stepping in, Mike Trout in his career versus this pitcher. He's hitless in 6 tries. Here comes the first pitch. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
1 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1. Two and two. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and the big left-handed hitting first baseman Justin Bour will bat next. He's set, and the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. The 0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Trout, base runner at first with 1 out. Left side. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Stepping in now, Justin Upton. Hit hard to short. Andrus has it. Odor on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, there was no reason to panic. He gave up a hit, but he comes right back and gets a double play to end this thing. Great resiliency right there to secure the save and the victory for the team.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Texas Rangers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Shelby Miller earns his first win of the season. Jose Leclerc earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.